Got to promote it on the Snap too, you know?
Yep.
Get people to come out. Even if they don't, we can do some yoga either way.
Yeah.
Sounds dope. What is up, my friends? I meditative live stream yoga with the homie Morgan right now. Join in if you're trying to ascend. Oh snap! Who's in? Who's in? Somebody, what is up, my friend? What is up? I don't know who you are, but thank you for joining. Today we are going to be doing some yoga, possibly some meditation. Oh, it's I meditative. Hey Nick, how you doing, man? Haha. Yeah, so got the homie Morgan with me, trying to get the best setup. I don't know. What do you think, Morgan? Should we have the sun? We could on us? Yeah, that's probably the best
I like
call.
camera and then sun. Yeah.
Sick. Got the freaking driveway in the background and everything. Now, the biggest question is, how are we gonna make it so everybody can see me? Oh, let's see. What did microphone isn't too good. Thank you for telling me. Is that better? Is that better? Hmm. I wonder if there's something I can do to fix that. Let's see. Let's see. Nick, like how not good, my friend? That's cool. Okay, so Nick did. Nick did. Little better. All right, so like if I go back here, am I good, man? Am I still good? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hmm. What's going on, guys? Yo, what is up, my brother? We are about to embark on a yoga journey, my friend. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got the homie Morgan with us over here. I don't know. Do you have any part of the body mediquate that you would like to work on today, my friend? How many people? 3 people. Sick, sick, sick. Well, you know what, Morgan? How about you? Do you have any part of the body you want to work on?
I think so. Anything.
All right, sick.
Maybe some legs after that bike ride.
Definitely, definitely. That was a great bike ride. We can keep it nice and chill and restorative today as well. Very restorative. So, screw it. Why not? Let's just freaking start. More people join. That's cool. So to start, I say we do a nice little. So we're gonna stand up, and I'm gonna make sure that everybody can see me. And all right, perfect, perfect. What we're gonna do is we're gonna spread our feet about 4 to 5 feet apart, feet twice. But then we're gonna point our left foot out to the left. We're gonna keep our right foot on a 90-degree angle. We're gonna inhale our arms up. We're gonna exhale and connect our left hand with our left ankle. Our right hand reaches toward the sky. Keep our hips aligned in one plane. You can put a micro bend in that left knee if that helps. You can look up over top of your right hand. This is Trikonasana. Tones the entire lower body, as well as you get a nice side body stretch going up that right side. You can also drop the right arm so that it points straight out over your left foot, bending the left knee a little bit more if that's more accessible to you. And then on your next inhale, you can come back up to rise. And now we're gonna flip it. We're gonna flip it. So we got our right foot pointed straight out, left foot 90-degree angle. Keep those heels in line with one another. Gonna inhale those arms up. We're going to exhale right hand to the right ankle. Left hand to the sky and just look out over those fingertips. Key is to try and keep your hips aligned in one plane, uniting lower and upper body. And then drop that left hand down over your right foot if that is accessible to you. And then we can inhale back up to center. Ooh, let me see what my friend Mediquate said. Looks great. I haven't been doing much yoga, but I definitely should considering we're just at home. Hey man, no time like the present to start. Just give me a shout if you got any part of the body you want to work on, honey. Other than that, we'll just keep going. So now what we can do, we're gonna stick with the same sort of like base movement. So we're gonna have our feet 4 or 5 feet apart, and we're gonna point that left foot back out to the left. Keep that right on a 90-degree angle. Heels aligned with each other. We're going to inhale our arms up. We're gonna exhale, bend in the left knee, keeping the knee in line with the ankle. We're going to sink the hips low. Look out over that left hand for warrior two. This is a glorious root chakra pose. Key once again is to keep your hips aligned on one plane if possible. On your next inhale, we can connect our right hand to the outer right shin. Left hand reaches up over the left ear for relaxed warrior. You want to keep the knee bent, hips low, and just breathe. On your next exhale, we can windmill the left elbow to the left quad. Right arm scrapes over the right ear. This is extended side angle. Another variation you can add if it's accessible is to interlace your fingers behind your back for humble warrior, adding in a fantastic shoulder opener. And on our next exhale, we can come back up to center. Shake out that tension in the left leg. How's it feeling?
Good.
Awesome. Now what we can do, never forgetting about the opposite side. Left foot comes back to a 90-degree angle. Right foot straight out to the right. We can inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend into the right knee, keeping the knee in line with the ankle, making sure your heels are in line with each other. Keep the hips low, aligned in one plane. Just breathe. Looking out over that right hand. On your next inhale, left hand comes to left shin. Right arm scrapes up the sky over the right ear. Keep the knee bent, hips low, and breathe into relaxed warrior. On your next exhale, windmill the arms so the right elbow comes to right quad. Left arm scrapes the sky over the left ear, or extended side angle. If it is accessible, you can connect the fingers behind your back for humble warrior. And on your next exhale, we can push back up to center. Fantastic. How are your legs feeling?
Awesome.
Coolio. Now what we can do, come onto our hands and knees. Perfect. Hope you guys can still see me. Ooh, another comment. Who else is here? Hey, appreciate it, Kevin. Right back at you, man. Much love. And let me know if there's any part of the body you'd like to work on. Your friend Morgan should also soak some sun while it's nice and clear these days. Awesome. Glad to hear it, my homies. Now, on our hands and knees, what we're going to do, we're going to make sure that our hands are in line with our shoulders, our knees in line with our hips. We're going to breathe. This is just tabletop pose. On your next inhale, what we can do, pull the tailbone up towards the sky, drop the abdomen, pull the shoulders back, look up at the sky for cow. And on your next exhale, you can drop the tailbone, pull the abdomen in towards the spine, push the shoulders away from the earth, and let the neck hang heavy for cat. Inhale, tailbone comes up, abdomen goes down, shoulders pulled back, head towards the sky. Exhale, release it all and push away from the ground. Neck hanging heavy really opens up the third eye chakra here. Then we can just repeat this inhale and exhale movement at our own pace. This is a fantastic pose to lengthen and strengthen the entire spinal vertebrae, massage out the internal organs, stimulating digestion, as well as opening up the shoulders and back, and is a fantastic Kundalini awakener. Now on your next pass through center, we can stay here in tabletop. And on your next inhale, you can reach the right arm up towards the sky. And we can exhale, right arm threads the needle under the left, shoulder plants firmly on the ground, and we just rest here. Do some deep breathing. I certainly hope my YouTube friends can still hear me. Ha ha ha. And then on your next inhale, you can pull that arm back through, up towards the sky. Exhale, release to the ground. Now on your next inhale, left arm comes up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle underneath the right arm. Shoulder plants firm, left shoulder I should say, plants firmly on the ground. And we just breathe here. And on your next inhale, you can unthread the needle, pull the arm back up to the sky. Exhale, release to the ground. Now let me check, see how my YouTube friends are doing. How is my sound, friends? How is my sound? Can everybody hear me? Just give me a shout if you can't. Oh, I got a like. Well, thank you for that like, whoever did that. Julio. Now, what we can do is tuck our toes, sit back on our heels. We can grab our heels with our hands. On your next exhale, we can connect the crown of our head to the ground as close to the knees as possible, or rabbit pose. This is a lovely inversion. Being inverted stimulates blood flow to the brain, boosts metabolic function, releases lower and upper back tension, and massages out all internal abdominal organs. And on your next inhale, you can slowly come out of your rabbit hole and sit back on those ankles. Isn't that a nice neck stretch?
Yeah, it is.
Love that one. Very relaxing. Great for the crown chakra to connect to the soil as well. Now, next thing we can do is we can sit on our butts with our legs straight out in front of us. Ooh, let me see. Your sound is great. Thank you for saying that, Kevin. Appreciate it, brother. Now, we can inhale our arms up. Exhale, release the arms to the feet or as close as you can get them. Let the neck hang heavy. Drop the elbows as close to the knees as possible for Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. This is another great abdominal organ massager. This lengthens and strengthens the spine, relieves tension in the neck, and if you curl your feet back in towards your body, really opens up the entire back half of the leg. We're just going to breathe here. Let our neck hang as close to our legs as possible. This pose is another great third eye chakra opener. One variation I like to add is inhale the neck up. Exhale, release back down to the ground. Inhale the neck up. Exhale, release to the ground. Inhale that neck up one last time. Exhale, release to the ground. And on your next inhale, you can raise those arms back up to the sky and slowly come back to a seated position. Exhale, release the hands to the ground. Fantastic. Now, the next thing we can do is, let's see, right? So we can lay on our backs. What we're going to do here, we are going to bend our left knee, foot on the ground. We're going to cross our right ankle over that left knee. We can use our right hand to gently push the right knee outward. And then on your next inhale, you can interlace the fingertips behind the left thigh. Pull that thigh in towards us for figure four. On your next exhale, we can uncross that right ankle, place that foot on the ground. Inhale, left ankle over left or right knee, I should say. Use that left hand to gently guide the left knee outward. And then on your next inhale, you can interlace our fingers behind our right thigh and pull that in towards us. This is a fantastic hip and inner thigh stretch. your next exhale, you can drop that right ankle to the soil, uncross the left ankle. Then what we can do, inhale, grab both knees, pull them in towards your chest, give yourself a nice big hug that you oh so deserve. From here, we can combine knee circles with breath. So as we exhale, we push the knees out to the left, down, straight in front of us. And then as we pull them back in, we inhale back up and through, making a nice complete circle. Exhale, continue outward. Inhale, pull back in. And then we can flip it. Go counterclockwise. Exhale, release down to the right, all the way around. Inhale, back in towards your chest. And then exhale, release the feet to the soil. How are we doing, Morgan?
Awesome.
Fantastic. How are we doing, my YouTube friends? Okay, same as always. That's great. Now, what we can do, if you're cool with still laying on the soil, Morgan, we can bring our feet as close to our butts as possible. We can let our hands rest, palms facing down on the ground at either side of us. And on our next exhale, we can push the hips up and skyward. We can curl our upper back so our shoulders, neck, top of the head, feet and arms are the only things on the ground. This is bridge pose, one of my favorite inversions. This is a great pose. Practice diaphragmatic breathing. What that is, as you inhale, you expand your diaphragm as far out as possible. Exhale, flex it all back in towards your core. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Being inverted like this has been shown not only to stimulate blood flow to the spine, to the brain, but also to heal cold and flu symptoms, relieving migraine, and most importantly, awakening our kundalini energy, the male and female serpent that is sleeping and coiled at the base of our spine. And on your next exhale, we can release the hips to the ground. You shake out any tension in your legs. And then we can come to a nice, comfortable seat. Ooh, what is up? The last one you did is my favorite. Also, hey man, I'm glad they are resonating with you. Got any part of the body you want to work on still, Kev? Let me know. Now, next thing we can do, take our right foot, cross it underneath our left leg, with the top of our foot on the soil, sole facing up, just outside of our left butt cheek. Then what we can do is cross our right foot over not right foot, left foot over our right knee. You can breathe into this lower body stretch. On your next exhale, what we can do, plant our left hand directly behind our tailbone. Right hand comes to left knee, and we can twist to look directly behind us. So mat side Vrasana. I like to, as I inhale, grow taller towards the sky. Exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, grow a little taller. Exhale, deepen the twist. And your next inhale, we can come back to center. And now we can flip it. So we'll take that right ankle, right foot, sole facing up under the right foot. And then take that right foot and cross it over the left knee. And breathe into this lower body stretch. Try and make sure that both hips are planted firmly on the ground. After you breathe into this, we can, on our next exhale, place the right hand directly behind our tailbone. Left hand comes to right knee. And exhale, twist to look directly behind you. As we inhale, we grow a little bit taller. Exhale, deepen the twist. Final twists like this are great for stimulating digestion and metabolic function. And this is a great entire lower body opener as well. And on your next exhale, you can come back to center, uncross those legs. And now I'm thinking maybe what we can do is stand up. And what we can do is go with the classic little tree pose. So we're going to slowly shift the weight onto our right foot to start. You can take a micro bend in this right knee. Find our drishti or our center focal point, preferably something that is not moving, to center and ground your mind. We can inhale, connect the left foot either on our right ankle, right calf, or all the way up, right inner thigh, whatever falls to you. And then inhale the arms up, grow your branches while feeling firmly rooted in being. That equal and opposite energy. And on your next exhale, you can drop the left foot back to the ground, shake out any tension there, and then we can slowly start to shift the weight onto our left foot. We can find our drishti again, our center focal point. We can repeat an affirmation, I am balanced, I am stable, to really speak that into existence for this pose. Take a micro bend in the left knee, and then inhale the right foot either to the ankle, the calf, or all the way up on the inner thigh. The only place you do not want your right foot is on your left knee. And we can inhale the arms up, grow our branches, and take some nice cleansing deep breaths. I like to imagine as I inhale a pulsating bright white light filling my body, cleansing, and then as I exhale, I release all darkness and negative energy that no longer serves me. It is inspiring how firmly rooted and still trees are, regardless of any change in the external world. They are grounded in who they are. And on your next exhale, we can disconnect that right foot, hands come to our sides, shake out any tension. From here, how are you feeling, Morgan? Any other part of the body you would like to work on? Julio, you can maybe do like one or two more nice relaxing poses and then end it with some nice Shavasana. So, what we can do is, as we, let's see, what am I feeling? Okay, here's what we can do. We can come to a nice plank pose. What I like to focus on here is lengthening my heels as far back as possible, feeling that in the calves especially. Pull my core inward, push the shoulders away from the earth, and look directly down below me. Then what we can do, untuck the toes, invite as much of a back bend as is possible, lowering the hips to the ground. Knees can either be on the soil or slightly above. Look up at the sky for cobra. On your next exhale, we can tuck the toes, send the hips up and away from the ground. Try and connect the heel with the soil, feeling that opposite, equal and opposite energy. Or down and facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. I like to also extend my shoulders as far away from the ground as I can while keeping the shoulders in line with the ears. You can stay here if this calls to you, or if it is accessible, you can inhale the right leg up to the sky, bend that right knee so that your right foot curls over to the left side for three-legged dog. And then exhale, foot comes back down to the ground. Then you can inhale the left foot up to the sky. Exhale, bend that left knee. And just breathe. And then drop that left foot to the ground. Then we can bend our knees, look up at our hands, and take 1,000 tiny steps to meet our hands in Uttanasana, or standing forward fold. You can grab opposite elbows, let the neck hang heavy. You can take a micro bend in both knees if needed. Otherwise, try and straighten them as much as possible. If it is accessible, you can also wrap your arms around behind your legs, pulling your upper body even closer to the lower. Then you can uncross those arms. On your next inhale, you can reach for the sky with your left arm, looking up over top of it for a nice final twist. Exhale, release the left arm to the ground. Then you can inhale that right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, release to the ground. You can inhale, half lift, keeping your back parallel with the ground, shoulders in line with the ears. Lengthen the crown of your head long in front of you. Exhale, release back down to forward fold. And on your next inhale, we can bend our knees slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, rise up to the top, lower than you think you can. Your head should be the last thing to rise. Exhale, release the arms to heart center. Anjali Mudra. Fantastic. I think now is a great time to enter Shavasana for our last pose. How are my YouTube friends doing? Still great. Glad to hear it. Well, we are at the end of our session, so what we're going to do, lay on our backs for dead man's pose. A teacher of mine told me that Shavasana is the period at the end of every yoga session. So we're just going to lay back, do some nice conscious breathing. If it calls to you, you can even, as you reach the end of your inhale, pause in a space where you're not inhaling anymore and you have not quite exhaled yet. Don't force it, just feel that space between, and then exhale all that negative energy out of your body. Then if it calls to you, you can pause in the space where you are not quite exhaling, or you're not exhaling anymore, and you have not started inhaling yet. This is a pranayama practice known as square breathing. It is not about forcing the space between, just feeling it and releasing it. This is the best time to allow all of the love that you just put into your body integrate. This is not an experience that you have to leave behind you, but you can take it with you at any moment when you may be feeling stressed or weighed down by the external world. You can come back to this place of peace and know that everything is happening with divine timing. It is a glorious day to be alive on this plane. Start to invite small movements in head, hands, and ankles, pulling yourself back into this space, allowing present sensation to ground you in this moment. And on your next inhale, rise back up to your feet. Thank you for joining me, Morgan. Oh, I'm happy to spread the love. Thank you to any of my yoga YouTube friends who joined as well. We'll definitely make this a weekly thing every Sunday from 6 to 7 p.m. I would love to hear your feedback on how I can improve for next video. Peace.
I love the skirt.